Hey YouTubers, Jen True here with the True Valley Life channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. So today's video is about finishing that maple syrup that you boiled down out in the field bringing it into the house and finishing it into maple syrup that's consumable or sellable. Okay, so we are going to check it out here. We have, and you want to get it at a pretty good heat, and you also want to make sure that you have a candy thermometer. When that syrup reaches 218 degrees, you want to filter it because there's like sap sand, and it's like this gritty stuff that settles to the bottom, and it's kind of bitter and it affects the taste of your syrup. So you want to make sure you filter, and you want to filter when you initially put the sap into the pans out at the evaporator. You want to filter when your maple syrup hits about 218 degrees, and then if it cools down and goes back, cools down and heats back up, you want to continue to filter every single time that happens. So the more you filter, the better. But the key part is when you go to filter at least twice. Initially, when you put the sap into the evaporator pans, and then at least twice throughout the the boiling down process, especially when you get to the latter stage like we have right now. Okay, so I've already filtered this at least twice. I've actually filtered it 4 times. And you just want to make sure that you continue to stir. Okay, so we'll just continue to stir here. So if you're going to filter, oops, got a little foggy. If you're going to filter, all you got to do is just get another pan and then have something like that will allow you to pour the hot sap in here. Just make sure that it is rated for hot things like grease or hot grease or hot sap. So you just want to make sure of that. Another thing you should try to get your hands on is a test cup and a hydrometer. Okay, and so that's going to help you to tell you when the syrup is ready. So we'll just continue to do this for a few hours until it gets to a certain consistency, and it doesn't boil like this. It starts to kind of, you can tell, it's starting to change a little bit of color now, but we're not there yet. It still has a decent amount of water content in there. So it's pretty much what you do when you bring it in and you start to boil down, really get it down to that finishing process, when you bring it into the house. It's just kind of some of the little tips and tricks on how to boil down your syrup. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and drop some comments down in the comment section. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell up the top so you get all my new stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And get outside. I know this video is about being inside, but it is a result of being outside. So get outside and have a great day. Bye now.